train wreck at ringside here. It's a damn melee out here. Someone's got to get order. Oh my God! I'm glad there was nobody sitting there. Oh my God!
Oh, no.
These guys aren't running out of aggression though. These guys are gonna fight till damn next week. The tournament's next week for the title. You don't want to miss it, guys. Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a semi-final of the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. Introducing first the celebrity manager, the Apex Intellectual, Ricky Joe.
Welcome to the second crucifixion of Reverend Ronnie Roberts. If you were here last week, you saw what happened. I know you hate my man, like Al Snow back there, the CEO, general manager, president, whoever it is, loves Ronnie Roberts so much that he's sending his wife out here with him tonight. But he can't stop the greatest wrestler alive. You know the drill. Get on your feet or down on your knees for the complete package. Tony Bizo! Not you, Hollywood, Haley J. You're a distraction. You've been a distraction for the longest. You need to get up out of here. Go back to Luscious. It's all about him. It ain't about you. Tony Bizo. Not Hollywood, Haley J. Tony Bizo.
Ricky Jones talking his client, Tony Bizo, to the ring.
Greatest wrestler alive.
The Apex Intellectual feeling confident tonight, Stephen. He better, because tonight, history will be made. The books of history are cracked open, ready to be written in. Tonight.
You know, Brian, I thought that you knew how to run your mouth. Ricky is a professional. By God, that man runs his mouth better than anybody.
And here's the opponent, the pastor of St. Dollar Dollar. And he is represented by a celebrity manager, Miss Jessica Snow, Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
Outside of having the hand of God himself touch this match, there is no stronger presence than the celebrity manager of Mr. Reverend Ronnie Roberts. You know, Brian, they'll say, don't cross the boss. Do not cross the boss's wife.
Now, Steve, you heard Ricky Jones coming out here. He's taking a little bit of umbrage with the fact that the beautiful Jessica Snow is in the corner of Reverend Ronnie Roberts. Thinks Al Snow is showing a little bit of favoritism to the good Reverend. But then again, Ricky Jones's mouth runs like a marathon, so you never know how serious you need to take the man. But right now, you need to take things very seriously. We are in the semi-finals of the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky.
Well, the semi-finals might be over one.
Steve, I said it at the beginning. I'll say it one more time. The history books are open. The pen is ready. Tonight, we write history. Tonight, we crown the first ever Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament.
And
I said it right for months, and this is the last night I messed it up.
I'm sorry, man. I make you nervous.
Oh,
I understand. Could you imagine the next Kentucky heavyweight champion?
The first,
Country
Steven.
Boy Brewing.
The first, not
first.
the next.
Did I say the next? I meant the first. Well, it could be both. Anyways, the complete package. Tony Bizo standing tall,
what
representing
hilarious.
the great state of Kentucky, representing Country Boy Brewing, representing OVW.
Oh, Ricky Jones trying to get involved. You see Jessica Snow pulling him off the apron.
Don't touch
Now,
her.
Steve, you got to think both these men want to put away this match as quick as possible because the winner will have another match tonight, the finals in the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. We'll have a chance to make history. We'll have a chance to put this beautiful title around their waist. This is the first time. Here we go. That might be enough. Reverend Ronnie Roberts gets a 1 count there.
Both of these men have survived match after match to get where they are. tonight's the night we crown a new champion. One of these two men will be in the finals.
Now, Steve, these two are going to give it all they've got to move on to the finals of this Kentucky Heavyweight title tournament. But on the outside, we're seeing Ricky Jones not only get in Jessica Snow's face, but also get in Haley J's face.
There's a lot of extracurricular activity happening on the outside of the ring. You got to think it's only a matter of time before one of these guys want to poke their nose into the business of this match.
If you're Tony Bizo, you gotta try to ignore it, though. You got to pay attention to the match. And Steve, you got to give it to Jessica Snow, able to keep reeling in Ricky Jones, who has tried to interject multiple times.
If there's anybody that is going to be able to put some control in this situation, it's going to be Miss Jessica Snow.
Reverend Ronnie Roberts just throwing around Tony Bizo, pulled him down, twisted him around, and dropped him down on his neck on the apron. Wow, what an innovative offense from the good Reverend. Going for the pin, thinks he's got enough here. Here we go, 1, 2, he's moving on to the
You're pulling out all the stops to make sure that they make it to the finals of the Country Boy Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament.
Steve, the Reverend looking for a miracle here. He wants to get to the finals. He wants a shot at that title. He might have to go through Ricky Jones first, though.
I think he's ready to go through Ricky Jones as soon as he can.
You heard Ricky Jones last week saying, I'm 6'2", 190. I'd love to put it on you. And Reverend Ronnie trying to take him up. Come on, there you go. There's the Ricky Jones. There's the Apex Intellectual finding a way to get involved, distracting Reverend Ronnie Roberts. Tony Bizo finds a way to capitalize.
Of course, Tony Bizo knows how to take advantage of these types of situations. Reverend Ronnie Roberts always has a trick up his sleeve as well.
Ooh.
Huge suplex.
Suplex to the middle of the ring. And there you see Tony Bizo blowing a little kiss to Haley J, but Haley J, I think she might have swatted it off like a summer mosquito.
Yeah, I don't know. The relationship between the complete package and Hollywood Haley J, a little tumultuous right now, to say the least.
Strained might be a good word. Yeah, tumultuous, good word. A little rocky.
Off-putting.
Rocky as a mountain, as some would say, but Reverend Ronnie Roberts in trouble here on the ropes. And hold on, Ricky Jones trying to get a cheap shot in there. Jessica Snow again steps in, keeping some order at ringside.
Ricky, if you know better, do not cross Mrs. Snow. You can see the intimidation in his eyes and mine.
Now, Steve, I got to tell you, I'm wildly disappointed. Tony Bizo and Reverend Ronnie Roberts, two of the best in the sport. I was ready for a spectacle tonight. I was ready for these guys to lay it all on the line because of what these matches mean. But Ricky Jones ruining this matchup time and time again.
Ricky Jones, thankfully, hasn't had too much of an interaction at this point, but you know he is itching to get in that ring and make sure that his man, Tony Bizo, is successful.
Beautiful clothesline there from Reverend Ronnie Roberts. And Steve, the Kentucky Heavyweight title is on the line tonight. We're going to make history with the first ever champion, but we're on the road. Oh, hold on. Again, Reverend Ricky Jones trying to get involved in Jessica Snow, trying to stop him, but get referee distracted here. Ricky Jones, again, paying dividends. He's distracting Reverend Ronnie Roberts. I think Roberts, oh, come on. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Come on. The referee constantly distracted by Ricky Jones. Oh, Bizo bomb, are you kidding me? No, not like this. It's for the finals. Come on, no.
One step closer, ladies and
your
gentlemen.
winner, advancing to the finals of the Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament, Tony Bizo.
Tony Bizo moves on to the finals, but we're writing history tonight. We're crowning the first ever champion.
You're right,
Do
Tony.
it the right way. No, my God.
You're not making history. We're not making history. Tony Bizo is making history.
Tournament rolls on throughout the evening. Tonight we are going to make history and crown a new champion.
Not only are we going to crown a new champion, we've got OVW Women's Champion in action tonight. Sierra is taking on Miss GLAM, GLAM herself.
Steve, that is going to be an incredible matchup. The OVW Women's Champion will be in action, but we're making history tonight, folks. The history book is open. The pin is ready. We are going to crown the first ever OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Will it be Cash Flow? Will it be Luscious Lawrence? Will it be the complete package? Tony Bizo, you're gonna have to hang out to the end of the show to find out who makes history. Who do you got, Steve?
Well, Tony Bizo. Right now, you see the way he's got Ricky in his corner? Tony Bizo's going all the way, baby.
Ricky Jones paying dividends at ringside. Jessica Snow did what she could, but guys, we are rolling on to the finals. We got one more semifinal match tonight, and then we have the finals of the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. All those months led to this. Who's gonna walk away with that beautiful blue belt? Time will tell.
See the superstars of OVW Wrestling live when they come to your town.
Oh my God!
Omar, Amir, Jesse Goddard.
Because I'm better than all of you, and I'll show you!
The legacy of brutality. OVW Super Heavyweight Dimes. Dustin Jackson.
A man of the people!
Cal Hero.
That's gotta be it!
The Tate Twins. And many more. Log on to ovwrestling.com to find out when we're coming to your town. Don't miss the superstars of OVW live.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers, but now by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Oh, I thought you were going for a discus clothesline, more of a discus slap.
Like the lights are out for Ellie.
Sierra trying to put this away. Rolls her up tight. That might be in the middle of the ring. There we go.
Here's your winner, Sierra!
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest is a non-title match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Roadhouse, Texas, she is the Rhinestone Cowgirl, GLAM.
GLAM, the Rhinestone Cowgirl, making her return to the black and yellow brand, Steven. And what a debut she had against Danny Moe. Almost picked up the win over the 4-bean OVW Women's Champion.
I am honored to sit out here with Miss Gia Lee in action. I
And
missed
her
it
opponent
last
from
week.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, she is the OVW Women's Champion, Sierra.
Now, Steve, GLAM almost got it done against the former OVW Women's Champion. Let's see how she does tonight against the current OVW Women's Champion, a dominant champion, Sierra.
Now, this is non-title action. The title is not up for grabs in this match, but you gotta think GLAM is going to give it 110% to show that she's worthy.
Absolutely. I mean, Steve, GLAM is in there with the OVW Women's Champion in her second match here in OVW. It would be absolutely groundbreaking for her to pick up a win over Sierra. It would rocket her to the top of the division. Oh, here we aggressive collar and elbow tie about the gate. Wow. That did not take long at all, Steve. Side headlock here. You see the aggression, the intent on GLAM's face, and took the champion down to the mat already. Holy
Showing
cow.
a little bit of fire, to say the least.
A little.
These guys back and forth with the reversals.
Came out like a house of fire. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Sierra gets the leg lock on the neck, and GLAM able to get out. Yeah, back to a side headlock here. Sierra now trying to slow GLAM down, trying to stop that momentum, trying to stop that juggernaut-like attack out the gate. Now, Steve, we are seeing the OVW Women's Champion in action right now, but we're going to hear from the OVW Heavyweight Champion a little bit later on. We know the match with Ryan Howe and Omar Amir versus the Tate Twins has been postponed for the foreseeable future, and Omar Amir going to come out here and address the OVW audience later. Not exactly sure what that's going to be about, so folks, make sure you stick around and follow us on social media for updates as they come out. But
Omar Amir going to come out later and make some big waves. But speaking of big waves, Sierra right now, like a tsunami.
The aggression of Sierra just stomping a mud hole in GLAM. Running knee to the corner. You look at the strength, Steven. Look at the aggression from the OVW Women's Champ. Oh, God.
Double knees right to the face. And GLAM, it was nice having you here in OVW. but it might be over.
Glam, daughter of Slam. Steve, her mom named her a celebrity's name because when she became a celebrity, she didn't want to have to change her name. She had a big hopes for her daughter, and I'm sure she hopes the Glam wins over the OVW Women's Champion tonight, but that is not an easy thing to do. Oh, nice takeover there from Glam.
Easy for you to say, Brian. Oh, and tripped up.
Sierra, though, that ring awareness, Steve, and come on, running senton. That might be enough. Glam might be put away. Oh. Steve, you gotta think. Jake Chloe couldn't count it because the shoulders weren't down. If Sierra had been a little quicker on that adjustment, she might have got the 3 count.
I was thinking the exact same thing. That extra time is all Glam needed to gather her whereabouts. Is that right? Is that the right term? I forgot how to talk.
I'm just going to let you go. You're doing just fine. Oh, Sierra looking for a big suplex in the middle onto Glam. Glam able to hold on, but I think Sierra took offense to that, just raining down forearms to the spine.
Both of these ladies fighting for what is going to be, I assume, a huge suplex, but no, they're huge boot instead.
Those clubbing blows to the lower back had to do some damage, but Glam right back on the attack. She knows what's at stake here, Steve. This could be a win against OVW Women's Champion Sierra.
Oh, ripcord forearm. Sierra is rocked. Is Glam going to be able to do it?
Oh, God. Speaking of rocked, what a super kick from Sierra, taking Glam down to a knee. Now, Steve, these are two of the best in the sport, two of the finest female wrestlers we have had here under the beautiful lights of DC Productions. And I've been waiting for this match, honestly, since I've seen it on paper. This already historic. Oh, night. But there we go. Might be night here for Glam.
Here's your winner, Sierra.
Steve, calling her a dominant champion doesn't seem fair. I mean, she's got speed, she's got power, she's got aggression. Sierra has it all, and I don't know if anyone has enough to take that title off of her.
Who is going to be able to come in and challenge the OVW Women's Champion? Again, standing tall, ladies and gentlemen, Sierra.
Have you been fired from your job? Do you now need affordable family health insurance? Want coverage as fast as tomorrow? We have it. Affordable family health insurance with no long-term commitments and flexible payments. Medical bills can add up overnight. Could you afford that right now? Now is the time to get the health insurance benefits you need at an affordable fixed monthly cost. Call now to lock in your low monthly rate.
Want to be the next superstar in wrestling? You need to learn the right way. Do it by attending the Harvard of Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment, OVW, and the Al Snow Wrestling Academy. Our past students include movie stars like John Cena and Dave Bautista, top wrestlers like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz, vice presidents like Cody Rhodes, and Hall of Famers like Mark Henry and Beth Phoenix. Want to be in that kind of company? Visit alsnowacademy.com and apply today.
Contest is a semifinal matchup in the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. Introducing first, representing the legacy of brutality, Cash Flow.
Cash Flow, Steve, one of the favorites to win this tournament the entire time. He almost ripped down that curtain with the aggression, with that intensity coming through.
You know, we've literally got a demon in OVW and Amon. Cash Flow is still, in my eyes, the scariest professional wrestler in all of OVW.
He's scarier than a demon because he can chop the hell out of you.
And his opponent from Thunder Island, Mr. Juicy in the bag, Luscious Lawrence.
Steve Double L, king of the House of Luscious, your mom's favorite wrestler. Lawrence is fired up and ready to make history tonight, but first he has to get through Cash Flow.
Now, usually I would be on the side of Luscious Lawrence, second to none. He, at one point, was my favorite human being on planet Earth, but he seems to have gotten a little soft lately. I don't like the way that his head's been going.
Soft? The man is jacked. You can do laundry on his abs. There's nothing soft about Luscious Lawrence. Oh, here we go, collar and elbow type, aggressive here at the get-go. And Steve, I don't blame him. You gotta be aggressive. History's on the line tonight. The first ever opportunity to be the OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Champion is on the line. You can put your name in the record books. They're gonna etch in there. It doesn't go away. It's set in stone, Steve. You can make history.
Do you not see what is happening? He just went in full force against Cash Flow to move him. Cash Flow did not budge. This man is a mountain.
Steve, it's an unstoppable force against an immovable object. Who's going to come out on top here? And you got to think, it's not just a normal matchup. These guys would beat the hell out of each other normally. There's a title on the line, Steve. If you move on from this matchup, you get to the finals of the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And that's what these guys have been fighting for months.
For months, these guys have been focused on winning this tournament.
Oh my God.
Tonight is the night where it all comes together. And right now, you've got the proprietor of the Chop Shop versus the king of the Juice Caboose.
Oh, that caboose goes straight into that turnbuckle. Cash Flow gets out of the way.
All that extra padding.
Lawrence, a little more on his plate on this one. You got to think he got re-entered into the tournament. He lost his spot, was able to get that second chance victory and earn his way back in after Mahabali Shera had to step out of the tournament.
Mahabali Shera rehabbing a gruesome injury, but he will be back soon enough.
Speaking of gruesome, what a chop. Sometimes it's the ones that don't make a noise that hurt more, Steve.
Oh, it's definitely.
Hold on.
There's no noise made there, but I promise it hurt.
There's no noise, but it looks like he was trying to turn the knobs up.
He was tuned in Tokyo.
Cash Flow, not a big fan. Oh!
You know what? That one made a bunch of noise, and I bet it hurt.
Wow. Wow, the sound of that microphone. I'm sure we got a lot of feedback on the microphone from that chop.
Oh. Luscious Lawrence standing his ground.
Lawrence
chops of his own.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Steve. Chops of his own, but you can't get in the chop board with Cash Flow.
It's different. It's just his arms work different. He is the proprietor of the Chop Shop. You don't see him throwing his gluteus maximus around, do you?
Speaking to that, Steve, earlier in this tournament, we literally saw Cash Flow bend Luscious Lawrence over his knee and chop his butt. And Luscious Lawrence went into it. But right now, Luscious Lawrence not looking into these stomps in the corner. Cash Flow stomping the life at a double L.
Yeah, in my time hanging out with Luscious Lawrence, I can say chop the butt, that's nothing. He's done way worse than that.
Oh, I know all about you hanging out with Luscious Lawrence. You called me to bail you out of jail. I know what you guys get into. But Luscious Lawrence, raining down right hands, trying to get out of the corner, but Cash Flow has really started to dictate the pace of this matchup.
Everything is on the line for these two gentlemen. Everything that they've worked for months tonight.
Luscious Lawrence looking for the Big Ten, if you know what I mean. Oh, Cash Flow now letting him get the big 1-0, able to get Luscious Lawrence off of
Poor
him.
Luscious Lawrence can't count to 10. Now he's not going to be able to count to 9. For every kick, he loses a digit.
He might have lost a tooth on that kick. Wow, Cash Flow somehow got his leg elevated all the way up to Luscious Lawrence's face. What a super kick. Oh, God.
All 300-plus pounds, nearly 400, careening on the back.
Steve, it's steel under those ropes. Those ropes are steel. They're wrapped in tape and a little bit of padding, but those are steel ropes. And Cash Flow just put all his weight shoving Luscious Lawrence's chest into those ropes. That's going to make it hard to breathe. You bruise up that chest, those breaths are going to be labored. Oh!
It could have knocked a clavicle out, could have bruised a rib, he could have punctured a lung. Again, all that weight pressed up against the back and then against that steel. God only knows what's going on inside of Luscious Lawrence right now.
There are a multitude of things that could have happened to the insides of Luscious Lawrence, even after that maneuver. They're pulling out all the stops because they know what is on the line.
He folded the big man in half.
See, you see Cash Flow now has started dictating this match. He's got a strategy, wearing down Luscious Lawrence, trying to move on to the finals of this Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight title tournament. You see both guys, how much it means to them. Oh my God!
Just like that.
Cash Flow just took Luscious Lawrence off the top rope, and he hit the apron on the way down.
Outside. Somebody needs to check on Luscious Lawrence.
Luscious Lawrence favoring that back. Can he even get back in this match? Can he get back in the ring or get back in this match? I mean, the title's on the line.
Cash Flow will take a count out, no problem.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee. Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose. use. So call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Wow, Cashflow has been beating the hell out of Luscious Lawrence throughout the break. Steve, Cashflow knows what's on the line. He knows if he wins this, he's in the finals of the tournament, and if he wins that, he makes history. First ever Kentucky heavyweight champion.
You're right, Brian. History will be made tonight. One of these two men will be moving on to the finals to take on the complete package, Tony Bizo, for a chance to become the first ever country boy Kentucky.
What a drop kick from Cashflow. That's a 350-pound drop kick, Steven. Toss that any way you want. It's gonna hurt. Oh, God. And you see Cashflow has been focused on that midsection, on that chest, on those ribs, on that clavicle. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
These guys pulling out all the stops.
I think I heard a rib break. Oh, my.
It's the war of attrition, ladies and gentlemen.
Luscious Lawrence, Steven. Hold on.
War.
Lawrence not backing down, not giving him Cash the satisfaction. Luscious Lawrence coming back, the king of the house of juice, laying on that jelly, Steve. Oh, God. Oh.
Gets the foot up, that big boot.
Lawrence was feeling it. Lawrence had some momentum. Cashflow knew he had to shut him down. You cannot let Luscious Lawrence get that momentum, get that juggernaut-like momentum this crowd gives him that he feeds off of.
Cashflow. I think he actually felt the effects of those chops the first time he ever seen it.
Steve, I think Cashflow was offended that someone got a chop his last. Hold on, roll up here. Luscious Lawrence might have it. Oh. I thought Lawrence was moving to the final, Steve. I thought that was it.
All it takes is 3 seconds. He didn't have him quite pinned down. Cashflow.
Oh my, the ring just, it's concave in the middle there, Steve. That had to hurt. Oh my, there we go. Cash might move on right here.
The weight of these two men, all that juice may have literally collapsed the ring. Cashflow's thinking, what's it gonna take to put Luscious Lawrence down?
The weight is one thing, but the impact, the way Cashflow just snapped and brought Luscious Lawrence down with authority.
With all that juice, man, I can't believe the ring didn't collapse.
Luscious Lawrence hanging on here, but Cashflow looking like he's looking for one more maneuver to put Luscious Lawrence away.
They've done everything. They have thrown everything at one another up to this point. You know both men are exhausted and beaten. But
nobody,
who's got that?
Luscious Lawrence somehow gets out of the way.
One of them has to have that, just that little bit extra, able to take him over.
Steve, this has been tit for tat. These guys have just given each other everything and then got it right back. Hold on. Is Cashflow set up for a sharpshooter? Are you kidding me?
Cashflow with
pulling out a
perfectly executed sharpshooter.
He's not. Steve, he's not sitting it down. He's not cinching in that weight. But if Lawrence feels Cashflow's butt on his back, he is in trouble because then Cashflow will have it fully wrenched in.
Look at the way that he's bent. A man that big, that thick is not supposed to bend that way. Luscious Lawrence might have to tap out.
And Cashflow, you see him there. Look at that power stance, putting all of his weight, all of his power into that. Again, working that midsection of Lawrence, working those ribs, working that back, making it hard to breathe. When you're as big as Lawrence and you get beat down like this, the breaths become labored, and Cash knows that. Lawrence reaching desperately for that rope, but Cashflow's got it locked in tight and deep, Steve. Can he get to the rope? He's right there. Oh, Cashflow! Cashflow saw Lawrence was almost to the rope, pulls the arm back.
Trying everything in his power, Cashflow.
There's that ring awareness, Steve. Cashflow, a veteran, he knows what it takes to get the goal. Oh, hold on. Lawrence got the bottom rope.
Able, fingertips on the rope. Referee Dave Harmon makes sure Cashflow lets go of the hold.
But Steve, it might not matter. After all the damage Luscious Lawrence has taken throughout this match, Cashflow is just looking for one opportunity to put him away. Lawrence has got to catch his breath, but that's not going to be easy, Steve.
He's not going to have time to catch his breath, Brian. Cashflow is looking to take...
Cashflow goes for the elbow drop, but Lawrence somehow able to roll out away, avoiding the damage there. But, Steve, the damage might already be done. You see Cashflow already back to his feet. Lawrence still favoring that lower back.
Cashflow favoring the elbow.
Cash tried to put his foot through Luscious Lawrence. Again, Lawrence somehow gets out of the way. Oh, hold on. Cashflow getting frustrated. Lawrence made him pay, use it against him, and there we go.
Oh, he's got him.
Face the ace, as Luscious Lawrence likes to call it. Oh! What a collision in the middle of the ring, Steve. It's like two trains running into each other.
Hard. Cashflow does not go down.
There we go.
There it is. The big man finally goes down.
Cashflow off his feet. See if you saw. just missed, spit out of Cash Flow's mouth. He had the taste knocked out of his mouth quite literally. Lawrence going up top, but Cash Flow all the way across the ring. Not sure if this is the smartest thing for Lawrence to be thinking right now. Lawrence across the ring, halfway across the ring. Gets that axe handle.
Double axe handle. Had to get everything going, getting Cash Flow down, but he's getting right back up. Lawrence back up top, looking to do it again, perhaps.
Flow, what do you got to do to keep this man off his feet? There we go, another double axe handle. Luscious Lawrence flying like he's in the Rush division and trying to switch up his offense, Steve, because he knows what's on the line here. You win, you're in the finals of this tournament, man. You win that, you're the first ever Kentucky heavyweight champion.
Just one more match after this one.
Lawrence hits the famouser. Can he capitalize and get the pin here?
Cash Flow looks like he might be out.
Rolls him up tight, got the leg hooked. Here we go, that might be enough. Lawrence moving,
Lawrence taking a little bit too long to make that pin.
Cash Flow somehow kicking out. Steve has to be on instinct at this point. I mean, these guys have beaten the life out of each other. You can see it. Lawrence can't even get to his feet.
They're running on fumes, both of them, but think about this. They've got just a brief period before they've got to go again. One of these men will fight again by the end of the night.
Oh my gosh, Cash Flow.
Squashed like a bug, Luscious Lawrence down.
Luscious Lawrence had all his momentum, all his speed behind him, and Cash Flow used it against him. Dropped that big midsection and took Luscious Lawrence down.
Up, Cash Flow going to the top rope. You got to think, is he going for the big splash? Is this it?
Cash Flow, big frog splash. That's got to be it. If he can get the pin, Cash is going to the finals.
Cash may have hurt himself.
There we go. Cash has got the pin. He's moving on to the final. See, that's a 3 count after the frog splash. Are you kidding me? What the hell? How did Luscious Lawrence get his foot on that bottom rope?
Pure instinct and ring awareness. Cash Flow had his man a little too close to the ropes there.
Steve, that might have been a gift from the good Reverend. That might have been a miracle that Luscious Lawrence was able to find that bottom rope with his foot. And you're seeing Cash Flow now taking a little offense to the fact that Lawrence won't just stay down. Hold on. Is Cash Flow looking for a one-night stand here? He's looking for Lawrence's one-night stand. Hold on. Schoolboy. Lawrence got the schoolboy. He's got the 3. He's got the 3.
Here is your winner, advancing to the finals of the Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament, Luscious Lawrence.
Luscious Lawrence, oh, come on, no.
Cash Flow feels cheated.
Come on, what the hell, Cash Flow? A sore loser. I mean, both guys are going to be incredibly sore, but Cash Flow, such a sore loser, attacking Lawrence from behind. And hold on.
Luscious Lawrence is supposed to have another match against the complete package Tony Bizo by the end of the night.
I know Cash Flow is the chairman of the Chop Shop, but get that chair out of the ring. You're out of the tournament, Cash. It's over now. There's no need for this.
Cash Flow taking out his aggression, his displeasure with what happened here tonight.
Cash Flow just lingering. Oh, my God. Chair shot to the midsection again. It's had a bullseye on it all match, and Cash Flow just continues the punishment after. Oh, my God.
Look at the way that chair is folded.
The foot of the chair just popped off from the aggression and power that Cash Flow's put behind those swings. This is ridiculous. This is not a match anymore. This is just an attack. This is just an assault. This is Cash Flow being a baby.
And you got to think Tony Bizo sitting in the back licking his chops, thinking what an opportunity, what a godsend. Thank you, Cash Flow. Tony Bizo going to be able to catwalk
Cash Flow trying to dismantle Luscious Lawrence, make sure he doesn't even get to the finals, Steve.
Luscious Lawrence may not be able to make it. We have the medical team in the back that I'm sure is going to have to look at him.
Cash Flow just beat the hell out of Luscious Lawrence after he picked up the win. Lawrence moves on to the finals if he can make it. I don't even know if he can get up after those chair shots. That was ridiculous.
See the superstars of OVW Wrestling live when they come to your town.
Oh my God!
Omar, Amir, Jesse Goddard.
Because I'm better than all of you, and I'll show you!
The legacy of brutality. OVW Super Heavyweight Dimes. Dustin Jackson.
A man of the people!
Cal Hero.
That's gotta be it!
The Tate Twins. And many more. Log on to OVWrestling.com to find out when we're coming to your town. Don't miss the superstars of OVW live.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers, but now by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
I already told you, the work release people, we don't need this. Al checked me in, I signed the paperwork here.
Big night for you and Bizo tonight, hey?
Big night for me and Bizo? Me
Yeah.
and Bizo?
Yeah, you
Or maybe
and
Ricky and Bizo? Why don't we just go ask Bizo?
Embarrassing.
Why don't we just do that, huh?
Absolutely embarrassing. She's wearing that trashy orange outfit. She represents a criminal. That is not the image that stands for the complete package. Once I become the first ever Kentucky heavyweight champion for OVW, first ever, yes, I'm gonna kick her to the curb.
You treat her like garbage. Why is she even with you anyway?
Listen, nobody, she is garbage. Actually, she's stupid. She thinks I paid for a bail, when realistically it's probably that freaking desperate Luscious Lawrence. Freaking juice box always in my freaking affairs. But anyways, listen, Haley J is not complete
jack
package material.
of all trades.
She is not.
That's why he's in the finals.
Your OVW heavyweight champion, Omar Amir.
We're going to address the OVW audience here, Steve. Going in a little blind here.
All right, guys. I don't know where exactly to start this, so I'm going to start at the beginning. I was in Florida working with some pretty well-known companies, you know, making my way through this thing known as professional wrestling, making a name for myself. And then COVID hit, and that shut everything down. Everything was done. There was no more wrestling. There was no more doing what I love to do. And I was in a pretty bad place for a long time. Well, fast forward, I got to OVW, and because of my talent, I was allowed the ability to thrive here, and I did thrive. I went on to win the Nightmare Rumble, and I will tell you, that was one of the greatest nights of my life. You guys getting behind me, I was on a natural high for like months after that. It was absolutely amazing. And I wasn't just happy because I won a title. I was happy because I won this title, the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Some of the names that have held this belt, I'm talking about Doug Basham, I'm talking about CM Punk, I'm talking about Cody Rhodes, I'm talking about John Cena. Living legends in this game have held this belt. And when I got this title, it set me on the path that I needed to go to. Everything was so clear. And I was on top of the world. Fast forward, I'm a two-time OVW heavyweight champion. Things are going well. And I go to a show about 3 weeks ago and I hurt myself. I hurt myself, and I you know, it was one of those things where I didn't think it was too bad. You know, I threw some ice on it. I put some heat on it. You know, tried to make it through. But as time went on, I realized I had to go see the doctor, and I did. I got my MRI done, and a week later, my doctor told me that I had completely torn my tricep. So, with my tricep torn, I can't train and I can't wrestle. And if I can't wrestle, then I can't keep my promise to you guys of being a fighting champion. So, it's with the deepest regret that I'm gonna have to relinquish this OVW heavyweight title. You know, guys, when I heard this news, it literally hit me in the chest like a sledgehammer. I didn't know what to do. I was completely numb. I was laying in bed, and guess what? My niece, she called me, and my niece was telling me about some problems she had, a lot of negativity in her life, and I said, you know what? Take that negativity, use it as fuel, and propel yourself towards a positive outcome. And you know what, guys? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna take all this negativity, I'm gonna take all this hurt, all this pain, and I'm going to channel that, and I'm gonna use that as fuel. And I promise you I will be back bigger, faster, and stronger than ever before.
I don't have a lot of words. Thank you, Omar. I think that's the only thing we can say here. Omar Amir was an amazing OVW heavyweight champion. He earned everything he got here. He fought and scratched his way to the top. And that's heartbreaking, Stephen. That's an OVW heavyweight champion in every sense of the word, in every dimension of the word. Omar Amir is a champion of a human.
Out of left field. Unbelievable.
Have you been fired from your job? Do you now need affordable family health insurance? Want coverage as fast as tomorrow? We have it. Affordable family health insurance with no long-term commitments and flexible payments. Medical bills can add up overnight. Could you afford that right now? Now is the time to get the health insurance benefits you need at an affordable fixed monthly cost. Call now to lock in your low monthly rate.
Want to be the next superstar in wrestling? You need to learn the right way. Do it by attending the Harvard of Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment, OVW, and the Al Snow Wrestling Academy. Our past students include movie stars like John Cena and Dave Bautista, top wrestlers like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz, vice presidents like Cody Rhodes, and Hall of Famers like Mark Henry and Beth Phoenix. Want to be in that kind of company? Visit alsnowacademy.com and apply today.
And now, the OVW Wing Zone Zinger of the Week.
Since I beat your boy last week with words, how about you take that jacket off? How about you take them glasses off? And how about you step into the ring?
Don't let the smooth suit fool you. I'm 6'2", 190, and I'll put it on your ass anytime.
But you're gonna learn that the good Reverend, he's never alone in his trial.
Go be in hell, burning, cause you're stupid.
Uh-oh. I don't think Reverend Ronnie Roberts is alone anymore.
That was the Wing Zone Zinger of the Week with 4 Kentucky locations, 2 in Louisville and 2 in Lexington. Wing Zone, wings, burgers, flavor.
A couple big things. First, Omar Amir vacating the heavyweight championship due to injury. A heartbreaking moment here in Davis Arena, Stephen. Before that, we found out Tony Bizo was not the man who bailed Hollywood Haley J out of jail. And we didn't just find that out. Hollywood Haley J found that out as well.
Found it out. Tony Bizo blabbing his gums backstage. Miss Hollywood overheard it. And you got to think, how is that going to take effect in tonight's championship match?
Luscious Lawrence got those taped up ribs, Stephen, showing the war scars from his battle with Cashflow earlier and the attack from Cashflow after the fact.
Luscious a little worse for wear here. Got a big old bullseye right there on that midsection. You know Tony Bizo is hyper-focused on.
Courtesy of Country Boy Brewing, the following contest scheduled for one fall is the finals of the Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Hollywood Haley J and the Apex Intellectual Ricky Jones, he is the complete package, Tony Bizo. And his opponent from Thunder Island, he is Mr. Juice.
Hold on. Championship introductions interrupted here. Tony Bizo immediately attacking Luscious Lawrence, and like you said, Steve, as a bullseye goes straight for that midsection.
Tony Bizo running out of patience, and rightfully so. Let's get to the action.
Now, Steve, these two have no lack of history together. I mean, Hollywood Haley J used to be the bottom one since day one for Luscious Lawrence. Tony Bizo stealing her away, and now it's escalated into this. We've seen these two beat the hell out of each other, but this time it is for history. This time it is for the OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Championship. And not only that, Stephen, it's for the first man to claim he was champion.
The soap opera has unfolded over these last few months, culminating tonight. Hollywood Haley J on the outside of the ring, her former beau and her new guy, if you want to call him that, Tony Bizo.
The Apex Intellectual Ricky Jones still at ringside, still got his eyes in there. We'd love to say he helped Tony Bizo make it through the entire Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. You would love to say that. Tony Bizo would love to give him that accolade by being the first ever Kentucky Heavyweight Champion.
You got it. Go ahead.
You got to wonder what's in Haley J's head, though. I mean, what she just heard backstage after everything she's done for Tony Bizo. Oh, they might have a champion.
I can't believe that she came out here now. It looked a little forceful. Tony Bizo kind of insisting that she be out to corner her man.
Well, you see, if you heard one of our ASWA students in the back told Tony Bizo, treat her like garbage. Here we go. Tony Bizo locks the leg. We got to do every pinfall in this, Steven. Every pinfall might be the last one. Luscious Lawrence has been through hell already.
He shouldn't have even come out with that tape. Again, huge bullseye. Tony Bizo right on it, and he is not going to stop.
Tony Bizo has his eyes set on that midsection of Luscious Lawrence, wants to stomp away at the Luscious one. That's what you're saying, Steve. Hollywood Haley J, she heard what Tony Bizo said in the back. I mean, one of our ASWA students said you treat her like garbage, and he said, no, she is garbage. I mean, reprehensible is Tony Bizo, but could make history tonight. My two with that maneuver right here. Oof.
Tony Bizo is extremely confident in his own way, and maybe a little too confident, talking a little trash about who is supposed to be his girl.
See, from the get-go of this matchup, it has been aggressive. Tony Bizo attacked Luscious Lawrence before introductions were even done. The Luscious Lawrence have not been able to get a single bit of offense since this match started. And I know we've said it like 5 or 6 times, Steve, but again, Tony Bizo targeting that midsection, targeting the injured area. And again, drop down that lower back and going for the pin again. 2. See, again, Tony Bizo, any one of these maneuvers could be it. All it takes is 3 seconds, and Tony Bizo etches his name in the history books as the first ever Kentucky Heavyweight Champion.
Luscious Lawrence has been suffering this whole match. You got to think, it is impossible for this man to even take a breath. Tony Bizo has not let go. He's been going nonstop, looking for a third.
Luscious Lawrence able to get some offense and able to stop Tony Bizo for the top 8. Arm draped over. 2.5, Steven. Oh, my God.
Luscious Lawrence desperately performing Tony Bizo's own maneuver on him. Got
Jones,
2.5.
Ricky Jones interjecting it again, trying to get in the face of Luscious Lawrence. Again, drop Luscious Lawrence down on that top rope across the... No, Bizo bomb. No, not like this, no. Oh, thank God. Luscious Lawrence kicks out.
How did he kick out of that?
Instinct, heart, resilience, whatever you want to call it, Steve. All that matters is Luscious Lawrence hangs on, still has the opportunity to be that Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Oh, wait, did you see that? Did you see that? Look, Haley tripped up Bizo and Lawrence,
Lawrence had him rolled up. That was almost it.
Shades of the past. Haley J almost helped Luscious Lawrence get a win. Ricky Jones, I think Tony Bizo is still a little confused as to what happened, but right back on the attack here.
We got to think, did she do that on purpose based on what he said earlier?
Hold on. Bizo getting in the face of Haley J after that trip up. See, we knew this might happen. We knew these two might blow up. Oh my God. Luscious Lawrence just decked Haley J. Hollywood's out on the outside. Hold on. Power slam in the middle of the ring. Haley J's down here ringside, but Tony Bizo's down in the middle of the ring.
Luscious Lawrence torn. What does he do? His former love, his bottom one from day one, Haley J. He accidentally.
Luscious Lawrence, the King of Hearts, showing all the heart he's got coming out here and checking on Haley J. Even after everything they've been through, after everything she's done to him,
He has
he's
Tony
still...
Bizo tied up. Why is he doing this? He could have had the championship.
Steve, some things are just more important to a man. And oh my God! Face first into the ring post. Tony Bizo still focused on that Kentucky heavyweight title. Wants to be the first ever champion, wants to make history here in the beautiful lights of DC Productions, Steve.
Well, Tony Bizo should have the win.
Oh, roll up here. 1, 2.
Luscious Lawrence distracted by outside shenanigans. Unbelievable. Keep your eye on the ball, Luscious. You see, this is what I'm talking about. The man has gone soft.
Steve Bizo is frustrated, and he might be going a little bit limp because Luscious Lawrence has had the crap kicked out of him tonight. Tony Bizo might be one big move away from making history. You see, what kind of ramifications will a new champion have on the October 30th SNS Apocalypse? It's right around the corner. It's a couple weeks away. Oh! We might see the first ever Kentucky heavyweight title defense on October 30th at Apocalypse. And folks, if you haven't bought your tickets yet, you can at OV Wrestling. And if tonight has any indication, you're not going to miss a second of that action. Oh, speaking of action, Famouser turns Bizo inside out.
Huge Famouser drops Tony Bizo on his head. Luscious Lawrence somehow able to muster up the energy.
Steve Lawrence pulling out the reserves of the reserves after the reserves. Hold on, looking for that one-night stand power slam. Oh, hits it flush in the middle of the ring. Can he capitalize? We might have it right here. We got a champion. We got a champion.
Here is your winner and new OVW Kentucky heavyweight champion, Luscious Lawrence.
Himself is the first ever OVW Kentucky heavyweight champion. Steve, he fought tooth and nail. He got the second chance win and got back in the tournament. And now, by God, he is the OVW Kentucky heavyweight champion, the first ever.
You see the boss man himself in the ring to congratulate your new Kentucky heavyweight champion.
Steve, hold on, man. Don't undersell it. The first ever OVW heavyweight, Kentucky heavyweight champion, Luscious Lawrence, Country Boy Brewing. Thank you so much for sponsoring this tournament. Thank you so much for letting this happen, for making this a reality. But the reality is, Steve, Double L, the king of the House of Luscious, has a new crown around his waist. The OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Championship.
Lawrence, it's just getting started. You got a hell of a hill to climb.
Big juicy future for Luscious Lawrence.